Yeah, I think first of all, give Luther a lot of credit. They have 9 seniors that have all been there all 4 years or 5 years, however long they've been there, and that's pretty amazing to me. And they really battled. We are trying to find ourselves as a team and how we're going to play and who we're going to be, and I thought we made some strides in that direction tonight. We shared the ball. We didn't turn it over. 18 assists, 3 turnovers. Thought we got a lot of contributions from a lot of guys. Obviously, Langston came off the bench, had a great game. Markeith Browning had 2 points, but I thought his unselfishness really set the tone for us. We've got to find a way to be a little more consistent in our effort and our ability to play together, so we don't have 15-1 runs happen in the first half. But it's going to be a process. I think people thought this team was going to be ready-made, and it's just not the way it works. We got a lot of new pieces, and just got to continue to get better. But from my seat, I thought we played the right way from large portions of the game, and that's all you can ask as a coach.
Two-parter. First one, how would you assess the first 30 minutes? They're within 7.
Yeah.
10 minutes to go.
So first of all, give them credit. They handled pressure, and but we are. I would say our team was a little bit in flux. I had a really short leash with certain things that could happen on the court. So guys would do those certain things, and they'd come out, and so our rhythm was not good, not great. It was more about us playing the right way, if that makes sense. And I thought when we finally locked in, we were good. And I don't know if you remember this about our teams last year, but our pressure has a cumulative effect as well. And I think the last 9 minutes they scored 6 points, and you could tell they were visibly shaken. Even when we went straight man to man, I think the one time the point guard just dribbled back across half court. So it's part of the way we play, and I thought the cumulative effect really was visible with them tonight. And then we found a group that played together and was playing really hard, and it clicked. So I think the first 30 minutes set up the last 10 minutes, and I'm not upset with anything that happened in those first 30.
I was going to ask about the last 10 as the follow-up. Langston, what was your opinion on those last 10 minutes?
I think really the last 10 minutes of the game, as Coach said, our pressure, it really wears people down. When we're constantly, up there, and you got, guys like KP and Markeith and BJ, and, we're locked in and sold out on the defensive end. I think at one point, I don't remember them getting the ball past half court for like a 2-minute stretch. And when, you're constantly going against that pressure, man, it's extremely hard. And then you kind of saw in the last 10 minutes when we really broke through and broke free, man, it's just kind of like, I don't know, from my standpoint, I'm kind of back there trying to protect the rim, and it's just kind of poetry to watch. I think that last 10 minutes we really found, what our identity was. I think we were kind of searching and kind of figuring it out as players, and, really kind of selling into what Coach is talking about, our defensive identity. One of the oldest sayings is that, defense travels, and I think we were all at a point just really trying to figure everything out. And right now we really know, like, when we lock in defensively, it really doesn't matter what we do offensively because we can consistently get multiple stops.
Did you try to change anything at the half after that Luther run, or were you sticking to your game plan?
Yeah, we do what we do. We don't make a lot of changes. We were in good shape, I thought, and then they went on that 15-1 run, I think, the end of half, something crazy like that. But it was more about us playing the right way. I think Colorado, we didn't play the right way, and tonight that was going to be, win or lose, we were going to play the right way. that was the message for those guys. And we ended up with, we count turkeys, 3 stops in a row. We ended up with 11 turkeys, and we had 2 stretches, one in the first half and one in the second half, of 9 straight stops. That's really hard to do. So if we can continue to build on that, I know at times it was ugly and they made some shots and we had some breakdowns, but we've just got to put those stretches of good basketball together. And then on the offensive end, we had taken a lot of quick shots in these earlier games, and we took a few of them tonight, and they learned from them because they weren't in the game anymore. And then we started to move the ball and share it. And so I think we accomplished what we needed to tonight.
Were you happy with 25 turnovers forced or 3 turnovers committed?
3. Yeah.
School record.
It is a school record. Yeah.
It was in the game notes.
I know it's my personal record because I never had a team that didn't turn it over. So.
What can you, obviously, the performance is great, but what little things from that can you take to move forward? Because turnovers were a bit of a bugaboo at times last year and earlier in this year.
Yeah, and the other part of that is we have traditionally not played very well against a packed defense, which is what they were in tonight. So we were getting in, we were popping our feet, playing off 2, making easy plays, not trying to make hard plays. So it's a lot of progress with a lot of guys. And really, he's got 2 points on the stat sheet, and he's going to be staring at 2 points, Markeith Browning. But it really started with Markeith.
Mm-hmm.
He really came in, got the ball downhill, and made really easy, solid plays. And everybody started to buy in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play together. And so we're just kind of a work in progress. And tonight was good.
Like, so where's that dunk land on your list?
You got a dunk?
Yeah, I know. I missed a couple Butterfingers, so I had to do some push-ups for those. But I had a couple in JUCO that were, but that is, I'd say, like top 5 for sure. That was a good one. And guess who made that play? As Coach said, Markeith. So yeah, it kind of just, it was a culmination of just everything that was going on. I know, he didn't have to make that extra pass, and I know you got kind of asked about the dunk, but I just kind of want to piggyback on what Coach said. Like, to have a teammate like that is amazing. Like, you get a baseline drive and you're under the basket, and you can literally, Markeith is, okay, I'll admit this, more athletic than I am. But to make that play for me, he knew I was a little frustrated from missing the 2 previous dunks, and he made that play for me, man. That was just so huge. And I went up after the game and I gave him a big hug, just because he is like, he puts his heart and soul.
That's enough.
Oh. Well, Coach said that's enough, but yeah, I love Markeith.
So you guys pretty early in the second half moved your full court press. Can you expand on your decision to do that?
Yeah, we always full court press one way or another.
Always?
Always. Yeah. Welcome up, Milwaukee. Yeah. Yeah, that's who we are. Yeah, we can change the full court press, but there'll always be a full court press of some kind.
Effective.
Yeah, I hope so, because that's what we do. Yeah.